Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're back with the buns.
Bunny bun bun bun.
Yes.
Bun bun.
Bun, 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 bun.
Bunny bun bun.
We ready to do this?
Yes.
Yes, we get a Pirogo if we do the duty support.
Which I think we're planning on.
Do we want to do the duty support?
I think so.
We're starting off with a bang with a dungeon.
Hold on.
Well, we need to talk. Well, I've already clicked on Broomsy. I'm sorry.
Let the others have their say.
Read your Stola. You can do it.
Oh, first Alphino. The Great Google Library. Whatever the reason, it boggles my mind to think that such a grand repository of knowledge could be abandoned. As a child, I would often come here, not only on Master Matoya's errands, but for my own research besides. I'm Rogo Ribbit, and it shall be my pleasure to guide you in the library.
We're doomed. We're going with the froggy.
You stand before the Great Google Library, one of Heideland's foremost repositories of knowledge. Alas, it has fallen into disuse since the exodus some summers since. In all those years, its halls have welcomed not the coming of a single soul, its floors felt not the loving brush of a broom. Mine apologies, madam. Pay no mind to the dreams of a humble broom. You are doubtless eager to venture within and retrieve my lady's tome. I shall unlock the door at once. When you have what you seek, pray return to the cave and report to my lady.
Now what class do I want to do this in?
I figured that out earlier. And we will need to...
Pounding time!
Yeah.
NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there he is! Our tank, the Pirogo!
You think he's gonna be a good tank? He seems a little green.
Yeah, well, we're going in. I remember when duty support first came out for the anti-tower, and I pointed it out to someone as just look at the duty support anti-tower. Why? Look at who the tank is. There was this long pause. Oh my god!
Yeah, he seems a little squishy to be a tank.
Yeah, well. It's Poland time!
It's Pookie time.
To check Brenna's bar setup.
You probably have some food.
Oh, I had some food. It's just I need to
that makes one of us.
Some point check the bar setup to see if it aligns with Theron's bar.
Yeah,
I wish we could just copy settings over.
I know. What is wrong with these people? Sentient inkhorn.
Yes.
Squeak toy inkhorns.
That too? Welcome back, Doodles!
We joined this dungeon already in progress. Nope, no readables here. Not until like the 30th. Is that right?
No, they've got readables.
Did we miss one already?
I think so. It's one of those things that's better to come back to later on.
It's not like we're holding up other people.
Or go through an explore mode.
Indeed understands that the point of range is being at range.
Yeah, the Garlean Hierarchy Volume 1.
Yeah, which I'm just up to. I'm still fighting in that room, so I'll look at it in a moment. Yeah, ribbit! Yeah, well, they finish up. Garlean Hierarchy Volume 1. The rise of the Garlean Empire in the year 1522 of the 6th Astral Era led to significant changes in the structure of Garlean society. This is most evident in the adoption of titles which serve to indicate an individual's place within the social hierarchy. The following information was compiled with the aid of informants within the Empire and has yet to be verified. Royalty, Zos. Zos, the Emperor. Ye, member of the royal family in the line of succession. Were, member of the royal family with no claim to the throne. Military, Van, Legatus. Toll, Tribunus Laticlavius. Sass, Tribunus Angusticlavius, or Praefectus Castorum. Rem, Primus Pilus, or Primus Prior. Quo, Primi Ordines, or Centurion. Peer, Optio, Tesseratius, or Decurion. Un, Duplicarius, or Legionarius. Specialists: Man, Chief Engineer or Engineer. Mal, Primus Medicus or Senior Magitech Technician. Lux, Chief Medicus or Magitech Technician. I find it interesting that the medical and the Magitech people are together.
Yeah.
Cure, Senior Medicus or Senior Technician. Gen, Medicus or Technician.
Hold on.
Eh?
Running backwards to make sure we didn't miss any.
Okay. I think that might be the first one.
This is such elevator music.
None in this room, which is the first place I started looking. And then it's just the entry in the reading room.
Okay. Come on, Obsidian Carbuncle!
Yeah, get a move on. We only have another 85 minutes before they toss us out. You think we'd get tossed out for all the noise we're making?
I know.
And that is a lot of books.
Yes. And to think, all these platforms we're fighting on are technically movable elevators. Technically.
Which is how you get at some of those. Nothing in this next room.
it goes down quite some ways. And they just
Yes.
abandoned it all.
I know. That hurt, you know. Hierarchy volume
2. Here's the volume 2.
2. Yeah. Okay. Public officials, dictator or princeps senatus, het, consul, praetor, tribunus, plebis, aedilus or quaestor, go, censor, fe, unknown, unknown, dus, lictor, so a pair of titles they don't even know the meaning of. This hierarchy extends to the general populace as well, though it is far less complex. The majority of the citizens bear the Bass title, and there is a smaller group which appears to be comprised of respected artisans who have adopted the Sen title. I don't remember enough of the Garleans we meet in Endwalker. The An title is bestowed upon the peoples of annexed territories and indicates they lack even the most basic rights afforded to a citizen. However, many Garleans view this as an opportunity rather than a condemnation, as citizenship may be granted to those who have demonstrated exceptional skills, as well as those who have contributed 20 or more years of military service. And yeah, nothing else in this room. That's a big book.
Yes, it's a big evil book.
Is that supposed to be a grimoire? Yes, but not the kind you want to read, Ribbit. Ready?
Yep.
You're already fighting.
Yep.
Somehow I doubt you actually have the excuse of Drogo jumping in on you. I do not like this fight.
Away with you.
There it goes. Yeah, keep healing Alpha. No, I'm likely to need it soon. Uh-oh.
No, 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 I live!
Oh dear.
That was kind of dicey.
You do?
I got caught in the
Or
middle
not
of
do?
his spine while on an ice rink.
Yeah,
before he
that's
flipped
what
around.
usually happens to me. Phrasingly, has not happened to me this time. Everyone hail and whole, Ribbit. Thank goodness we weren't crushed. Conservator's bangle and philosopher's boots.
I got pretty close to the same thing.
Okay, that's through the life. Never sure which way I was pointing after that fight.
Just a reminder, there's a chest at one end of the hallway.
That we're headed into?
Yeah.
Okay. That does sound familiar. Yep, there it is. Clear prisms.
Turquoise green dye. Zoom! Funny go zoom.
Page 64. One does wonder what's so special about that particular page.
I mean, it could be Rule 64.
At least it's not the 66 entry on the Rollmaster critical table. That's where they always had all the unique entries.
I don't remember that one.
Well, of course, Rollmaster was the one where, you know, they had all the different tables for damage and criticals for various weapons and all of that.
Chartmaster.
Yep, and of course it was all percentile. And the entry for 66 was always a separate entry.
Ooh, essences and permutations.
I think you're ahead of me.
It's in that room that's you're facing.
This one, Aetherology End. Philosopher's Earrings. Yep. Chapter 1. The Six Nativities and Myriad Creation. The spurt of lightning ignites when it strikes, and thus fire is born. The heat of fire renders to ash all that it touches, and thus earth is born. The density of earth shuns the sun and harbors cold, and thus ice is born. The armor of ice melts away, and thus water is born. The moistness of water mists and rises, and thus wind is born. The gusts and sighs of wind gather the clouds, and thus lightning is born. Chapter 2. The Three Conquests, Boundless and Unwavering. Earth grounds lightning. Water erodes earth. Lightning boils water. Chapter 3. The Three Submissions, Timeless and Unending. Fire is extinguished by wind. Ice is melted by fire. Wind is obstructed by ice.
Back when you had all the elemental resistances, that was actually kind of important.
I actually kind of want to have that future reference for other projects. and over the horizon in this room. There's still a treatise on the New World I spy. Ah, yes, I've read that one. I can recommend it.
Yes, that was actually kind of important for the upcoming expansion.
Over the horizon? Right. Yeah. Okay. Though there is some debate as to whether or not Merlwyb Blofussim and her League of Lost Bastards were the first Eorzeans to discover the western continent, there is no denying that their navigational charts were instrumental in establishing the major trade routes of today.
Note, the Admiral is technically credited for discovering the New World.
Moreover, the accounts from their expedition are widely regarded as both informative and entertaining. Of particular note is their first encounter with the Mamul Jah, as well as other indigenous peoples and creatures which seemed curiously intent on their demise. Yeah, and they showed yesterday that there's going to be a lot of Mamul Jah.
Yeah, it's Mamul Jah all the way down.
These travel journals have since inspired a legion of explorers and treasure hunters to retrace the League's journey. Yet in spite of their numbers, the existence of a Bleedin' City o' Gold remains unconfirmed.
That's horrible, Doodles. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, just a little. I've not noticed the statue before.
Which one? Oh, the mermaid?
Yeah.
Those are the same statues they have at the port in western La Lucia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't remember them there either.
There's one there. It's in the city, Aleport?
Okay. Okay, maybe the central statue?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, out facing Pharaoh Sirius.
Right. What is this thing that is mostly shadowed? Is that like a bombard?
No, if you look at it a little closer, it's actually a petrified tree with some sort of seashell in it.
Okay. And then like a horn here.
Yeah, I think these are
another seashell above the doorway.
Yep.
Another horn.
Fossils
Okay.
from the dig out in La Nosea, where the great ancient serpent lives. Or
yeah, I've never taken as close of a look at this place before. We ready for him?
Yeah.
The entrance to the forbidden section is just ahead, Rabbit. Which means this fellow here, the gatekeeper. Ready?
Yep.
Yeah, you're fighting him already. Being polite and making sure you're ready and you're just leaping in.
My fists are itching to do some punching it.
We can get you some itching powder for that. coming through. Oh no. That wind's gonna get it. Come on. Oh, come on. Really? There we go. The thing kept orbiting him.
You can do it. Go, go, go.
Dramatic finish. I wouldn't have guessed it was weak to fire. Really, Alphino? On account of it being bound to atonement, I would assume. Pathmaker's gloves.
Oops, wrong way. So easy to get turned around.
Yeah. But yeah, in the various charts for Rollmaster, 66 was always its own entry, and the entries for 66 were generally a little unique.
Yeah, I never really got into the Rollmaster.
Oh, well, that was all Neil and Keith.
It was just a little too chart heavy.
Yeah, it was a neat idea, but it led to being extremely chart heavy. There were some features of the system that I really appreciated. Because while you still had classes, everything was basically, to one extent or another, skill-based. And you were buying up picks in that, and the different class, and, you know, every class could buy everything, it's just the costs were different. And how many times you could do it per level would be different. So if you're a warrior, you can learn magic. It'll be slow and expensive, but you can do it. And I really appreciated that part. On the other hand, I don't really like what little I understood of how the kind of skills around the spells worked. But, you know, just that part of the leveling up and picking everything I thought was a game that evolved a bunch over time. They kept having like newer editions. You know, they'd have an edition, they'd have all these companions, which were like extra classes, extra optional rules, and so on. And then they'd have a new edition, kind of incorporating pieces of that, and then a whole new set of companions. Motherbound Diary. And treasure. And of course, Rollmaster is what today would be a fantasy short. It wasn't at the time, simply because of when.
Leather-bound diary.
Hold on a moment. Custodian's Banquet. And Master Matoya's tome is at the far end, Ribbit. Leather-bound diary. Beauty is ephemeral, but it needn't be. My Lady Amandine knows this well. Uh-oh. Lovely creature that she is. Would that I could have the genuine article in my keeping, but alas, I shall have to settle for a pale imitation. The vessel is not quite up to my usual standards, but beggars can't be choosers, as they say. I washed and anointed it per the instructions, then secured it to the bed with chains. Wouldn't want her to get ideas above her station, oh no. Gods, just the thought of it is enough to get my blood pumping. I can hardly wait to welcome my beloved succubus into this world. Guy, get a life.
It gets worse. I'll hold my tongue until we get to the next tome.
Fantasy Heartbreaker is a term that's been applied to basically RPGs that are effectively highly evolved versions of D&D. Usually with the people coming up with them making various pronouncements that show they have no idea what the RPG world has been doing outside of D&D. They make all these pronouncements of, this is a new thing, going, no, that's been in a dozen different RPGs over the last 30 years. And, of course, Rollmaster started out as...
There's a treasure box behind you.
Right. Okay, leather-bound diary, and there's the treasure coffer. Get the coffer. I'm gonna need more food. Leather-bound diary. The tentacles. So many tentacles. The sound of it writhing on the bed. God's just listening to it is agony. I've made a terrible mistake. Yes, you have, you idiot!
The thing is Darren and Rylea actually met that void synth.
Goody.
It's a talkable NPCs over in Zero's territory.
Okay.
About it being summoned to the world, bound to a bed, and effectively tortured.
Ow.
And it's like, you actually feel sorry for this void synth.
Yeah.
But they actually have a link between that, which happens in Endwalker, and this, which is in Heavensward.
Yet another guardian. Did you ever doubt it? Come, let's finish this. You ready?
Yep.
Going in. But yeah, Rollmaster, of course, started as a series of supplements to D&D. First there was Arms Law, which basically replaced character creation and leveling. And there was Claw Law, which replaced the monsters. There might have been something else. And then there was Campaign Law, which was where they tied it all together into an independent system. Oh, come on! Okay.
Ooh, just barely made that.
Yeah. These guys are not helping.
Slight spoiler. Definitely try and follow one of them the next round.
Yes. That is not a spoiler. Okay, they're each like standing on one. Okay. Yay, we're organized.
I shall make it quick.
Oh, Alpha, no, move backward! Move! You're gonna screw my rotation!
Is he giving you rotation muffins?
Yes, I am totally eating rotation muffins.
Alpha knows fresh baked rotation muffins.
Well, he kept dropping the AoE spear right behind the boss.
Right. Okay.
Oh, for the time to pour over this collection.
One-killed and Marine Grimoire? Ah, now then, where might Master Matoya's tome be? I can scarcely take another hop, Ribbit.
Poor little Pogorogo, you did great.
Yes! Exit.
Yes.
Leave duty. Ah. Water?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I think we would have had ice already, so that's water. So that leaves Earth, it looks like.
I believe so.
Ooh, shiny book. Not that kind of shiny, yikes. Books should not glow.
No, they should not. But they do.
So this is the tome.
Red hot books.
Excellent. Let us take it to Master Matoya at once.
Hiya. Funny, I didn't see you in there.
I was hiding in all the book stacks. And of course, we got a huge chunk of story coming up.
Yes, we do. Probably the rest of the night.
Yep.
Yeah, Rollmaster isn't a fantasy heartbreaker simply because of how early it is. There is one that I have seen. I can't remember the name. Unsomething. It's basically part of a big package sale I got. And, they're talking about, skill-based systems are rare, and I'm going, really?
No, they're not.
And the problem with them is you generally can't get the exact skill level you want. Say, what? And so on. Yeah, you guys have no clue about RPGs outside of D&D, and you were published in, 2000.
Oh, jeez. Come on, you should know better.
Yeah, that's the problem, is it's basically a highly evolved version of D&D because they haven't been playing anything else. getting to the point where I might write up something, but it'd be a highly evolved version of Kurt's.
Yeah, there's worse things.
Yep.
Checking with Stola.
Ah.
As expected, the library was rife with dangers, but full glad am I that I could accompany you. Depending on her mood, Master Motoya may well have forced some of us to stay behind and help prepare her sentence. With her, there's simply no telling. Yeah, well... Alfie?
Ahem. Despite how it may have sounded, I do not exaggerate when I say it was a tremendous learning experience to observe one of Master Motoya's familiars. The insights I acquired, I shall put to good use.
Okay, Motoya. I take it you found the tome. Well, let's see it then. Good question.
On etheric convergence. Research compiled by Motoya on a device known as an etheric converger.
Aye, this isn't alright. I must say, the experience brought back memories. Just like the old days.
Bad ones or good ones?
With her, they might be both at the same time.
Yes.
Just like the old days, you still send people into the thick of danger as if it were nothing more than mundane errands.
Ooh, I think somebody is having words. But we are able to accomplish our task thanks to Perorogo. He is an eminently capable familiar, creation worthy of the great Master Motoya, and to simply witness him in action gave me a better understanding of arcane entities. Should the opportunity present itself, I should very much like to employ this knowledge for the betterment of mankind. Create a new variety of carbuncle, perhaps. Oh.
Don't get ahead of yourself, boy. Louis Swah's grandson or no, it'll take another decade under me before you can call yourself a scholar, and to deal more than that, to make you a scholar worth a damn. Ow! Motoya, you are mean! Admittedly, I'm kind of actually with Motoya, considering you kept dropping AoEs right in my... I can't make my positionals when you do that, Alfie! As you may have gathered, Master Motoya is not easily impressed.
Indeed. So, shall we examine the tome? So, that's where his carbuncle switch starts.
Well, he got one initially at the end of AR during the AR Plus.
Yeah.
Which is Onyx. What he's referring to will eventually become Moonstone.
Exactly.
Checking with Alfie.
Freebird, Dravanian hinterlands! Despite how it may have sounded, I do not exaggerate when I say it was a tremendous learning experience to observe one of Master Motoya's familiars. The insights I acquired, I shall put to good use.
'Tis well that you were able to retrieve the tome. Had you failed, Master Motoya planned to have us take dictation while she quotes its contents from memory. Oh! Yeah, this was faster. Considering that's not a small tome.
An eye for Aether. Motoya's gaze is firmly fixed upon her tome. Cinny.
I had not thought to behold this tome again.
Should you really be doing that to paper?
There. It is deciphered. Now your friend should be able to make sense of the contents.
She did have it sealed.
That said, it's one thing to understand the workings of the etheric converger, and another to actually make it work. You do realize how much ether is required?
Oh, yes.
Sid is
1.21
keenly aware of the energy
gigawatts.
dilemma. His airship is by no means large, and it can only bear a limited quantity of crystals.
If only we had white aurosite in the etheric siphon.
Alas, Minfilia is missing along with both artifacts, and Moonbreeder is gone.
Would that there were another ready wellspring of energy for us to draw upon.
Why did it not occur to us before? We already have what we need! The Eye! It has been drawing ether into itself for as long as the Great Worms have lived. It is a veritable wellspring of energy.
It might just suit our needs. But is this energy something that can be harnessed at will?
I believe so, with the aid of the Azure Dragoon of Ishgard.
Then it is settled. Let us return to the Holy See at once.
Stulla, wait. When did the light fade from your eyes?
I might have known that it would not escape your notice. It has been this way since I returned from the life stream. An after effect of the teleportation magic I invoked, most like.
They are called forbidden spells for a reason. What were you thinking, girl?
I have no regrets. I but did what was necessary to preserve the light of hope, to keep my promise to Minfilia. Besides, it afforded me the rare opportunity to wander the ether, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I need not tell you that it consumes your very life force to see by sensing the ether around you. Take care of yourself. Do you hear me?
I will, Master Matoya. And thank you.
Yeah.
And that's a plot point they've never really returned to.
Yeah.
That she's essentially burning herself out as a candle.
I'm sure they'll get back to it someday, and it's not going to be good when it does.
Yeah. As if I could conceal it from her of all people. Oh, pay me no mind. I was but thinking out loud.
Thanks to your customarily heroic efforts, we now possess the knowledge to build an etheric ram. All that remains is to secure its energy source. Let us hasten back to Ishgard and consult Sir Emeric regarding the eye. All, he says, you actually do need to get Sid to build the darn thing.
Sid probably already has half the stuff sitting in his workshop already.
Let's hope so.
And hello, Tifa. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy.
Yes.
Sorry, we're in the middle of story and we kind of want to stay laser focused. But now we have the long flight back to Ishgard.
Shiny story.
Yes, shiny story. Which is amazing considering these two. They avoid story whenever possible.
And to every side quest, a little main story must fall.
Let's see if we can do a quick map clear.
Yes.
Since it's going to be a while before we come back here.
Yeah. Nowak River.
And there's stuff on the other side of the Maker's Quarter.
And stuff behind us.
Yeah, but we'll head that way to get to where we're going.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
We got this.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Yeah, when they say fog, they don't kid around.
Yeah. It gets quite chunky. This is actually light fog.
Ooh, a ledge. And a vista.
Looky.
Southern California. Number 34, the Orne Wild. A primeval forest that stretches across the northern reaches of the Dervanian hinterlands. Its rich verdure sustained by the pristine waters of the Thaliak. Nigh untouched by the hand of man, its wild stands between those who would make their way to Shirley without braving a trek across the forelands.
Fly yourself,
And technically, the Orne Wild is what's off to the north. Off map. Yeah, that corner. I guess that's about it.
Yeah, it's pretty much this little spot here, which we never quite got to, because it's actually on a rise.
Yeah. And then Rye, the alternate entrance into the Western Highlands.
And there's our mapping.
Mm-hmm.
So we pretty much got one zone to go.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
They've told us what it will be.
But all we have is a name.
Yep. And there's the beacon. That thing is so handy in this weather.
Yes, it is, and you can see it clear across the map.
I'm really glad they put that in.
You coming?
Maybe.
You know you want to.
Nothing important, just main story.
Oh, we need to stop by the Forgotten Knight.
Oh, better marks?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, so you've met Eloise, have you? Well, if she says you're ready for level 3 marks, it ain't worth arguing. Just make sure you're well prepared before you go after one of these beasts. They're more dangerous than anything you've hunted so far. The rewards are bigger too, provided you can make it back in one piece. Any road, go and have a gander at the clan hunt board. So long as you understand the risks, I'll let you pick any level 3 mark that takes your fancy.
And Tataru.
Thank you. Oh,
What do you think of my hair, Rena? Goes well with the garb, does it not? Oh, and did I mention that I made the garb myself? Because I did. You go, Tataru.
You think someone is finding her calling?
Yes.
Clan Hunt board is covered in bills showing the details of wanted monsters. If you're sure you're up to the challenge, try taking on one of the level 3 marks. Now permitted to take bills for level 3 clan marks. Yes, yes, yes. Double check if I've... I'd gone through all the level 1s.
Yeah, I actually went through the level 2s, but still have like a level 1 or so. But then again,
I
we're
don't know
not
how
really
much I have on the...
trying on the
Yeah.
hunts.
No. Cinnies all around.
Hello, Americ. We're back.
Dramatic music. But no voicing.
Nope.
You're so random on this. You were returned. Sir Americ, I am pleased to see that your recovery proceeds apace. May I introduce Y'shtola, a fellow scion of the Seventh Dawn and Archon of Shirlian.
My lord, pray excuse me for foregoing due pleasantries, but we seek your counsel regarding the etheric ram. Though we now possess the knowledge to build such a device, we yet lack an appropriate source of energy to which to power it. We believe, however, that Ishgard may possess the solution to our problem.
You need not apologize, my lady. Full eager am I to learn of your progress. Please, tell me of this energy source that you believe we possess.
Yeah,
It's
the Eye of
round and about
Nidhogg.
yay big. And you are certain that the eye can lend its power to the Master Matoya's etheric converger? At Estinian's command, yes. Very well. I shall speak with him. My thanks, Sir Americ. Nay, my friend, 'tis I who should thank you, as should every Ishgardian. You labor in our name, with nary a care for your own safety. Let us next speak with Sid. He will doubtless be eager to begin work on the etheric ram.
Checking with
I shall
Sydney.
personally relay your proposal to Estinian. If that which you ask is possible, you may be assured of his cooperation. My thanks again, Ladonia. Renan.
Airship landing, right.
Yeah.
Like, parse, mental map, something, landing. Oh, right, okay, got it. I'm channeling my Viera self.
I could smell the gears burning from here.
Gee, thanks. There's the crew. What?
A bit of sleep deprivation won't kill me, I suppose. But if it does, well, then I'll have all the sleep I want, and the joke will be on Biggs.
Biggs?
What do you think? Looks like a different ship, doesn't she? Some.
It's the pins. It's the flame job.
Yeah.
That's
It
for
makes
Tom?
it a better ram. Most folk know Master Garland as a genius inventor. It's only when you come to work for him that you realize he's a goddamn tyrant taskmaster. Just, don't tell him I said that, alright? He's standing right there.
Hey, Sid! Long time no see. Yeah, it's the phlegm job.
Ah, you're back. The preliminary work on the Enterprise is more or less finished. Tell me you found a way to build the etheric ram.
Greetings, Sid. It's been a while. This tome contains the fruits of my former master's research on a device known as an etheric converger. A RAM should operate on the selfsame principle.
Where are me manners? Put a toy like this in my hand and I go off into my own world. Gods, it's good to see you. And bearing a gift besides. A very distracting one, if I might add. If I didn't know better, I'd think it was my name day. But there will be time for tearful reunions later. I'll make a start on the tome right away. So long as I have a grasp of the fundamentals, I should be able to knock something together. Which leaves the small matter of the energy source. We believe we have found a solution to that problem as well. And here it comes. Pray forgive us for our lateness. The power of the eye is not to be drawn upon lightly, but I believe we have sufficient cause to do so.
So this is the fabled eye. By the 12, it sees. Tis wonder such a power can be contained, much less controlled.
Boys, our friends have kindly provided all the ingredients. Let's see if we can't make something out of them. You heard the chief. We're not resting till the etheric ram is operational. Not one wink of sleep. Oh, Kurt Chocobo. Now, say goodbye to sleep. You won't be knowing it for a while, Wedge.
Sleep? What is this thing you speak of?
Yeah, he hasn't changed.
Alfie?
Hour of Departure. Alphino has a final task for you before departing for Azazla. Given the nature of the task that lies before us, I think it only right that we take a moment to bid our friends and allies farewell. Alas, Zed requires my assistance with Master Matoya's rather singular writings. Might I entrust the task of visiting those who will remain behind to you?
Right.
And yeah, this is not the only task for us.
Checking with Alfie again?
Pretty much the same. But I sense side quest.
Where? Ooh, yeah. Oh, wait, no, maybe?
Definitely Moogle related.
Okay, fine, we'll check it out.
That's probably something to do with Akmoogle Island. Or Akoogle. But you know us, we can't do main story while there's side quests awaiting.
Yeah, but I don't know if that one is to open up the,
Beast Tribe?
Beast Tribe or not. Which we will not be doing because we have no crafting.
Though, if it's really for that, it should be an unlocked bank. And it's irregular.
Okay, Mr. House Phantom Knight.
Moogles in the sky. House Fortom Knight has an urgent letter to deliver, and he's looking right at you. Ah, just who I was looking for. A letter was delivered to our house addressed to Mistresses Ladonia and Rena. I wouldn't dare presume to open the letter myself, but the Moogle who delivered it seemed to be in quite the fit of excitement. It might serve you best to open the letter immediately. Or sooner.
Okay.
Ladonia, Rena, I hope Ishgard's frigid climb is treating you well.
It's cold. What do you think?
Yeah. As for me, I'm glad to be in a place with more agreeable weather. I've been having a delightful droll time with the Moghome Moogles, and we've come to an agreement. Moghome will host Moogles from the Trollswood so we can all get to know each other better. This will be a rare chance for the Moogles to share and celebrate their friendship together, and of course, we couldn't forget to invite our favorite adventurers, you! Come to Moghome before all the wine is drunk and all the Kupo nuts are eaten. I regret to say I won't be able to attend due to other pressing matters, but one of Moghome's residents has agreed to greet you upon your arrival. His name is Moogle, and I've hardly met a Moogle more friendly. He eagerly awaits you at Moghome from Hooplo Cobble.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a Moogle feeling about this, which amounts to the same thing.
Moogles.
Yes, Moogles. And keep an eye out when we hit the lower level of Ishgard in case there's more there.
Right. Yeah, that looks to be the only one up here.
Yeah.
Short of Ast and Dark Knight.
You know what'll happen. We'll go to Moghome and they'll give us another 6.
Probably.
Because Moogles.
I see nothing in the pillars.
Yeah, other than
Foundation.
Machinist. It's a trick. They're lulling us into a false sense of security.
Going the wrong way. I'm sorry. Ditzy Bun Brain, do it again! I found it hilarious in the keynote yesterday. They were showing off, of course, how all the different characters look, will possibly look under the new render conditions.
Mm-hmm.
With the graphics update.
Yep.
And the bun that they were showing on the old one, she had a standard little bun nose pad, and on the new one, she didn't. And
everybody was going off on it.
Was going off of wanting the bun nose.
The bun nose.
It was hilarious.
It was also kind of nice to see that it was popular.
Well, there's a certain cuteness to it. I mean, can you imagine Rena without her little bun nose? Or Ladonia? Though Ladonia's doesn't stick out as much as Rena's.
No. Okay, Eozrea. It's time to visit some Moogles. I'm sorry.
Way.
Yeah, I know.
So, I'm desperately trying not to take on new sewing projects until I get my brother's costume done. But I so want to create a plush version of Ryunosuke.
Ah. Yeah.
I wish.
Something like that.
that at Joanne's.
Yeah.
I have not heard anything back yet from the second
I
email.
heard you mentioning it to Baron.
So, in the latest drama of trying to get fabric for my brother's costume,
The cursed costume.
one of the things is we had to order muslin for,
Of all things.
order muslin of all things. Package arrived. It shipped a lot later than I was expecting, but that's okay. The box that it was shipped in said muslin. I opened it up and it was
Not muslin.
not muslin. Instead, I was shipped fusible interfacing, which I am not using on this project.
No. Goodness me, you can't possibly receive something from them that would be useful.
So I wrote them and said, hey, the box came in, and the thing that I ordered wasn't there, and the thing that I didn't order was. Is there any way we can get this, what I ordered, taken care of? And what do you want me to do with this thing I didn't order? And I got an email back yesterday, you can keep the interfacing.
Yeah, don't worry about shipping it back. Okay. Very nice, very kind of you. What about the stuff that we ordered?
Yeah.
The stuff. Oh, wait. Go down, land. Yes, on target.
Enjoy.
I will. One of two.
So yeah,
I've been trying
drama
not to say it, but
continues.
frankly, it's like the project's a bit cursed. And there's one. I still need a second.
Yeah, there's one right here.
Oh, yeah, okay, that is the same type. Yeah. Beat your chest all you want. You're still dying. Ooh. 15 Centaurio seals. I can yeet with the best of your goods.
I'm hoping like Monday or Tuesday, Baron and I can drive across the valley and maybe do some fabric shopping.
Right.
Because we're still looking
Get the right color of the other one, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still very grumpy about that, but it is what it is.
At least there's the right kind of fabric.
Yeah, it was the
Unlike
right kind
this
of fabric.
one. Unlike
And-
this one where it was something else completely.
And theoretically, yeah, there's the bang there for the Beast Tribe.
Yep.
And at least with the bubble gauze, I could believe that the color they scanned and had printed out on the monitor was not the color actually in the inventory. It was just close enough that monitor scan shifting and glossy file formats can corrupt. The current
I'm not
plan,
entirely convinced on that, but it is certainly possible. And like I said, at least it was still bubble gauze, unlike this, where nope, not even the same type
completely
of
different
material.
thing.
Yeah,
And you could tell
Not even
just by
cloth.
picking up the box
yeah.
because the weight was so off.
I was kind of wondering about that initially, before the box was opened. Ah, adventurers! You're here at last. It looks like the Moogles from the Twilswood haven't arrived yet. Now, when I heard there were Moogles down below, my pom-pom perked right up in surprise, Kupo. Then I got to thinking, well, why aren't the Moogles of the surface and the sky living in happy harmony? And I couldn't think of a single satisfactory answer, Kupo. Maybe we'll find out when the Twilswood Moogles get here, Kupo. But I want to know now! Chieftain Moglin knows much of our history. Come on, adventurers, let's go ask him.
Oh god, Moogle history lesson.
Yep. We did it to ourselves.
Well, at least with the bubble gauze, we have an idea of what to do for it.
Yes.
Is that once I finish Dave's costume, I'll sew up a nice little blouse for my niece. But that still leaves me out the bubble gauze for the costume.
Yes. And what are you going to do with fusing material?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I know. Sladonia, I see you still choose to use that ridiculous name, Kupo. And Moogle, what brings you before me today? Chieftain Moglin, well, I think many, including me, were surprised when we heard of Moogles living in the Twilswood. Why, if the pom-poms on our heads bounce the same, we have lived apart for so long, Kupo. If any Moogle knows the answer to that, it must be you! Moogle, I understand your thirst for knowledge. However, surely the Twilswood Moogles are just as curious as you, Kupo. Ah, you're right! They'd also want to know! And I have scarce the energy to repeat. Wouldn't it be best to share all the knowledge together, Kupo? Yes. Wait until the Twilswood Moogles arrive. Then all will be revealed.
And
Chieftain
you are
Moglin,
still the laziest Moogle of them all.
which takes a lot of doing.
Yes, it does.
Chieftain Moglin, yours is always the voice of reason, Kupo. Very well, I'll go back to await the Twilswood Moogles' arrival. All adventurers, they should be here any moment. We wouldn't want them to arrive to an empty Kupo nut orchard now, would we? Yeah, 12 for bed. Moogles. Why did it have to be Moogles?
Because Moogles. Because FF14.
Yeah, well.
Actually, no, the correct answer is because Final Fantasy. Just stop right there. Don't need a number appendage to it.
That's strange. They should be here by now. But there's no sign of them, Kupo. Stumpy boots. This can't be good. You don't think they got lost, do you? And one good quest deserves another.
Uh-huh.
Classic misdirection. Moogle is waiting all by himself for the Twilswood Moogles. I feel like I've been flapping my wings forever, and still the Twilswood Moogles are nowhere in sight. I told them I'd be waiting for them on a floating island above the clouds. Those directions are perfectly clear, aren't they?
No. No, they're not.
You mean there are more floating islands to the east? Why didn't you say so earlier? The Twilswood Moogles could be there right now, all alone, Kupo. Can't be expected to know of every island. Well, we can't both go look for them. What if they show up here? Adventurers, you're friends with the Tollswood Moogles. Go and search for them, Kupo.
Right then.
Off to Camp Cloud Top.
Yep. And we'll probably sight off in Camp Cloud Top.
Right.
But yeah, I want to get this costume done so I can like do something else. Because I'm desperately trying not to add more projects in the meantime. I'm not good at project management.
Doomed to failure. Doom.
Pretty close too, yeah. But it's looking so good otherwise.
Yeah, yes it is. The prototype did so well.
Yeah, I've been watching some YouTubers. There's one lady, she's like, oh, I know my size exactly, so I'm just going to, like, trace this pattern on the fabric on the fly. I'm not even going to do a mock-up, and it fits perfectly every time. It's like, I hate you. There's like no adjustments.
Yeah, I can understand the vast seething hate that would generate.
Well, she has been doing it a while, and she actually did go to fashion school.
Yeah.
She knows her
still.
stuff. She mostly does vintage wardrobe stuff. But the fact
Is this the one lady that you've been watching for a while?
No, this isn't Bernadette Banner. This is somebody else, the closet historian.
Okay.
Bernadette does other things. What's interesting is she now kind of has an assistant.
Oh.
And he's actually doing some menswear on the channel.
Okay.
Which is really nice to see. Because one of the situations I'm kind of situated in is I actually am not a big fan of dresses or skirts. Give me pants. And trying to find other people doing that type of tailoring is like non-existent. Okay, it's off this way somewhere. So it was nice to see someone actually do a Regency shirt. I think no, it was like a 1920s.
Came a little more north. More north.
Oh, north.
Yeah, okay, that should be good. Follow the line of the bridge. That should do it. Actually, no, that will go off.
It'll get us close enough to where we can see.
Yeah. More or less directly north by now.
Yeah, there's the Wooden Hills. And this place is slowly thawing out after the calamity.
Yes. I do find that interesting.
Here we are in the Sea of Clouds.
And yeah, down to Camp Cloud Top. No signs of mysterious battleships floating around.
Not here at the moment.
And yeah, the umbral wind is definitely making for some interesting lighting.
Yes. Yes, it is. What's interesting is there's a lot of umbral winds, but I don't think I've ever seen an astral wind.
Yeah. On the other hand, astral wind would presumably be more like dead air.
Depends on which way you want to read it.
Now
Hello,
remember,
Fabre.
astral would be light aspect, which means stillness.
True.
Now, why in the Seven Hells would a Moogle be here? Well, now that you mention it, Gildon was going on about Kubo something or other. He might know something that can help you, if you can stand his rambling. You can find him in the Rose House.
Yeah, we know Gildon. He of the bottomless stomach.
Now, anyone up here? Ah. Over here.
Carmela? Moogles? As much as I'd like to help, I've never seen one of those in all my days. The only excitement I've had and the luck to deal with is the dwindling wine stores. I swear, those barrels must come to us half drunk already.
Oh dear. Ah.
Hello, Tender of the Pumpkin Patch.
Can't say I've seen a Moogle around here. Of course, even if I did see one, how the hells would I know what I was looking at? Fair question.
Unfortunately, it be that time.
Yeah. I do not work tomorrow, so maybe finish off this quest.
You sure? It's going to be
No.
long and rambling.
Yeah, I know. Or at least the chain will be. We should probably call it quits while we're ahead.
Yes, yes, we should. We're in a rest area, so...
Yes.
Thank you all very much for coming along. We will be back tomorrow with FF7 Remake Intermission. So we've got story stuff to do. You all be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and we hope to see you then.
Yeah, everyone, have a great night. Hope to see you tomorrow.